Yo, what up? This your boy Cool C, and welcome to the Cool C Show. That's right, y'all, man. I want to be honest with you, man. I'm so excited. Your boy is excited. It's finally happening. The shit's finally here. It's about to go down. So pay attention and get ready. I was in thoughts of who I'm gonna interview first. I guess it's gonna be myself. So let's get started. I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. It's been a long time coming. And this podcast, not gonna lie, with this platform and with what we about to do, we about to be able to give the older stylists, the new stylists, the up and coming stylists, we about to be able to give them their flowers. On this platform, it's just gonna help take people to the next level and give them their flowers and give them the respect that they so deserve. It's so many phenomenal stylists, nail techs, barbers, makeup artists, etc. out here that don't nobody know about. And with the Cool C Show, the first urban, but we global, so I ain't gonna just put us in the box. Beauty industry podcast. So check it out. I am Carlton Mosley. That's my real name. I come from a small town called Ecorse, Michigan. Ecorse, Michigan, probably about 4 miles. 4 miles this way, 4 miles this way, 4 miles this way, 4 miles that way. So in Detroit, I'm right outside of Detroit in the Downriver area. So we grew up in the 8th Street projects on 8th Street. My mother's name is Jackie Mosley. We had a great family growing up. My mother used to work at Great Lakes Steel, and we used to we had everything. She knew how to sing. Diana Ross wanted to sign my mother before. She was very talented. Mashawn, rest in peace, my older sister, Mashawn Mosley, and it was Nicole Mosley, those are my two sisters with my mother. And I'm in the middle, Carlton Mosley. We slept in the projects, and there was about 5 of us in the 2-bedroom house, but we was happy. Moms brought in the chicken, the money, the Fetty Wap, and it was cool until drugs got a hold to my mother. I'm talking about we had the life. She came across the wrong man, the wrong boyfriend, and he turned her out. So when my mother started using drugs, she started basically neglecting me and my 2 sisters. So we would move from house to house. And I guess on the 3rd house that we moved in, they used to put me on punishment. They'd make me kind of like squat down, without sitting down, squat down, and I was able to look through the crack and I'd see them shooting drugs with Minnie Riperton playing. Used to wrap it up and stick the needle in. I used to watch that every single day. I was watching my mother definitely disintegrate until one day she left us for about 2 weeks. She left us about 2 weeks, and she left us for 2 weeks, and I had to fend for my sister and my other sister. We literally used to eat grass and dirt when she left. She left us in the house by herself for 2 weeks. And we literally ate grass and dirt. My sister and them and me, we were strong. I'm kind of getting teary-eyed, but I'm gonna try to work it through. Man, just like it happened yesterday. But so I used to go outside, get the grass, bring the dirt back in, and we'd eat it until my aunties finally found out that my mother left us because she went on a drug run with a boyfriend. And my grandmother came and got Michonne. My Aunt Charlotte, she came and got Nicole. And Aunt Princella, she came and got me. So I was able to move in a nice, happy home, which was my Auntie Princella. Thank God for her. But it didn't come easy. My mother, when she found out that they came and got us, I remember she came over to the house one day. We was all outside on the porch. My Uncle DeWitt, which he's deceased now, and my Aunt Princella, she's deceased too, just died last year. But we was all on the porch, and my mother came drunk, high, per usual, and she tried to take me from my Aunt Princella house, and my Uncle DeWitt stood up, and she knocked my Uncle DeWitt off the porch. And my Aunt Princella and everybody came out there, picked him up, and they fought my mother off, and they eventually got, they signed the guardian papers, and that's when my life began, basically, in the basement of Aunt Princella house. And I remember one summer, I traded a Gucci hat for a pair of clippers from a guy across the street. His name was Peanut. Peanut basically was an all-star basketball player, football player. So he let me use his clippers. I gave my Gucci hat. And that's when I cut my nephew hair and I fucked him up. Then I cut my hair, fucked me up. And then I cut my other nephew hair, I fucked him up too. So that was my introduction to being the hair god and fucking people up. So I used to go to school cutting hair. I cut hair everywhere. I took them clippers everywhere. I was very focused on being a dope barber at the time. So I took it everywhere. I used to get damn near put out because my principal would catch me. He's like, next time I catch you cutting hair in here, I'm gonna put you out. So I stopped cutting hair in the school. I used to wear my hat in the class because remember I told you I messed my hair up. I had a big old part. I looked retarded, I ain't gonna lie. And I went to school and they were like, take your hat off. It was a bunch of women in the class. I took my hat off, I looked retarded at their head. Man, all the women started busting out laughing at me. That's when I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna be somebody one day. I was mad. I ain't run out of nothing because, gangsters don't cry. I'm a hair gangster. So at Ecorse High, I was on the basketball team. So I started cutting the basketball team hair. I started cutting everybody hair in the hood. And then I got the opportunity to cut Big Meech. That's right. I cut Big Meech, Southwest T hair. As you know now, you got BMF the movie out, 12th Street Boys. I'm more like a 12th Street boy because that's exactly where my mom moved. So Big Meech used to live what we call the Southwest Detroit. Southwest Detroit, Ecorse, River Ridge, like you saw in the movie, is right there with each other, and they lived in the hole. I used to actually do both of their girlfriends' hair. I used to do actually the mom hair, the sister hair. I did everybody hair in Ecorse, Southwest, River Ridge, everybody. I was doing finger waves with spiral curls, finger waves with crimps, finger waves with everything. A la finger waves with the microwave spiral curls. So the word got back to Terry and Meech. Actually, hold on. ED, which Terry and Big Meech used to roll for back in the day. He used to manage a group called the Gucci Boys. That's why I had the Gucci hat. He managed the group, and I used to see them all the time. With him, they pulled up in the Benz 190s, always fly, always fresh, and always giving me money. So eventually, they let me cut their hair. They actually had a nice little short taper haircut, and they used to have these little tails. The tails was dope. I remember one time I almost cut Big Meech's tail off, and he grabbed me. He said, "Boy, don't you cut my tail off." I said, "I'm not." So that was funny as hell. And man, I tried to sell drugs. And I tried to get drugs, and it just didn't work for me. Thank God, I got the drugs, and I was over my cousin's house, which he's a crackhead. Went to sleep, woke up, he stole my drugs. Everything that they gave me. So I owed the dope man. I remember going to beauty school and shit. I remember going to beauty school and coming home one day from beauty school. I was in my car. I had my girl with me. We was at Coney Island, and the dope man saw me. He was like, "Where my money at?" I say, I ain't got it. Dope man made me get out my car and made me and my girl walk home. And they took my car from me until I came up with his $900. I just didn't have it. So eventually, I was working at the shop. I came up with the $900. But then when I went to get it, I thought I was about to start it up and get out of there. It was out of gas. So everybody was on the block that day. We was on 12th Street. It was a live street where everybody was at. So basically, I had to push the car. And while they was laughing at me, it was the most embarrassing moment ever. So that's how I met Big Meech and Terry. And I'm glad I didn't make it in the dope game, because I was able to go ahead and go to beauty school, which is Virginia Farrell's. And let me tell you how I went to beauty school. As a barber, I went to a salon called Just Sweet in what was that? That's Southwest Detroit. That was on Visitor Road and 4th Street, right? I worked there and I saw this guy. He was driving a drop top IROC, and I was driving a Hoopty, a Chevette. And I said, I want to do whatever he doing, because he making all the money. So the owner, thank God for her, the owner, she looked up a school that was nearby. She said, you can go to Virginia Farrell's. All you gotta do is show them your diploma. I was able to show them my diploma, and she got me in beauty school. The first day of fucking beauty school, I gotta tell you this. The first day of beauty school, I went and saw 300 women in all white. Oh, man, I thought I was in heaven. I say, shit, I'm here. So I got up in beauty school, man, with all the women. But I ain't gonna lie, I was still dibbling, dabbling in the streets. I did what you call all-nighters, because that's what Big Meech them used to do. I kind of took the way they hustle and brought it to the hair business in Detroit. And I made it cool for a straight guy to do hair at the time. At the time, there was no straight guys doing hair. And, you know, people used to always ask me, you know, are you this, are you that, you know, are you alternative? We gonna say that. I was like, no, I ain't alternative. I just saw, I saw my man making more money than me. And shit, I was like, I need to do that. I need to get some more money. Because, mind you, I came from the projects. My mom was on dope. Pops was a Rolling Stone. I ain't gonna lie. But basically, I was able to find my way through beauty school. So with that being said, I went to beauty school, and man, it was beautiful until I went to sleep in class one day, and the women put hot water on my mannequins. You know, when you put hot water on your mannequins, you already know what's about to happen. You already know. It's gonna be detangled. The hair was detangled. I could not comb my mannequin. Everybody started laughing when it was time to comb the mannequin out. And I guess that taught me to stay up from now on and stop going to sleep in class. So I had a couple friends send me some questions. My 2 daughters and my best friend. So one of my daughters named Chanel Heard. Another one of my daughters is named Christian and Daisha. I got 2 sons. I got 5 kids all together by 5 beautiful mothers. We're going to get into that in a minute because I'm going to have them on here. But I'm going to start off with Derek. Derek Lucas, just a little bit about Derek. Derek Lucas from New Orleans. Basically, Derek Lucas, that guy. And he called me to hire me to come down there. And we were so much alike. It's like everything that I was doing in Detroit, he was doing in New Orleans and Houston. I did a magazine, he did a magazine. I owned a hair product line, he owned a hair product line. He was just an amazing guy. So, with that being said, I met him, cool guy, and we've been friends to this day. Like, that man done helped me out of so much shit, it don't make no sense. It kind of reminds me of Memphis Bleak and Jay-Z. Like, that man that saved my life, man. I'm telling you, I owe him everything. I know I owe you a Rolex. I'm gonna get you the Rolex. But what I like about Derek, man, Derek one of the nicest persons in the world. Derek is definitely responsible for a lot of celebrities that's in the hair business right now. He's helped me, I help him. But he makes his own hair care products. First he was selling them, but now he make them, and it's somebody real big. I know he's not gonna ever speak on it, and I know I might get in trouble, but I'm gonna be honest with you. One of the biggest hairstylists turned hair mogul for selling products, he was the man responsible and behind her to help her go to the next level. Her name is the Real Big Booty Judy. I know he ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna say something. This is my platform. I know he gonna get me, but I'm just letting you know how powerful he is. With the miracle drops, he was the one that told her, hey, you need a product, you should sell this. And she ended up selling it, and look at her now. She off the chain. But behind closed doors and behind the scene, that man is the Black Godfather, man. He's so powerful, and I can't wait till we get him on the show. That show gonna be amazing. But he's amazing. He did it big. He's doing it big, and he's still doing it big to this day. So I'm gonna get into the questions that my brother sent me. 1 second. So the first question is, how were you able to reach so many people without social media? The way I was able to reach so many people without social media, I used to go door to door. I jumped in my white van and I went door to door selling hair care products. I would go door to door. I was already popular from doing the trade shows, from doing Bronner Brothers, things of that nature. And when I got into an accident, I basically started selling hair products. So what I would do, I would drive to Chicago, drive to Ohio, drive to Cleveland. I literally drove all over the world, from Atlanta, Georgia to Tennessee. I pack about 1,000 bag deals in my van, and I wouldn't come off the road till I sold every one of them. So just imagine this, 1,000 bags times $25. I would come back off the road in 2-3 weeks with $25,000. That's how that's how I was able to, that's one of the ways I was able to reach the people. I reached the people also through Hair Design Magazine, which is a very popular magazine from Detroit. Billy K-Son owned it, but hey, people used to kill to get in this book. And I was in this book, and I used to have so many pages, and I used to come up with dope concepts, and man, it was the truth. It used to go worldwide, and this was before social media, before MySpace, all that good stuff. I graduated from beauty school in 1992, so that lets you know how long I've been in the game, and still relevant, Don't get it twisted, I still grab them don't make me grab them. But anyway, so that's between the trade shows, being in the magazine and going door to door, just being active. You know, people already knew me without social media, thank God. Also, I used to pass out a lot of flyers too. I used to do hair shows, the whole shebang bang. Everything but social media at the time. Next question. How does it feel to be known all over the country for what you love to do? It feels amazing because I do have a passion for doing hair. I do have a passion for the hair industry. This actual industry is my ministry. I love the hair business. I love the game. I love seeing a woman smile. I love seeing a woman coming in with that nappy ass hair. And I give her a relaxer. I trim her ends. I blow out. And I set her and I style and put that cool see-do on her. And she'll come out, get up, look in the mirror, go in the bathroom. Now you know you laid that girl out if she put some makeup on in the bathroom and come back out. And all my people used to do what? Put that makeup on and come back outside. So I used to get a joy in that, as well as doing the hair shows, doing the magazines, teaching classes, traveling all over the world. Man, they was paying me like I was a little baby or Jay-Z. I used to get $10,000 a show. And I used to have about 60 people, stylists, dancers, male dancers, come from Detroit. And man, we'd go all around the world performing, doing the Cool C show, the Cool C show. But basically, yeah, I'm passionate, very, very passionate with this. Next question, can you still do hair? What? Can I still do motherfucking hair? Yes. You don't lose it, it's like riding a bike, man. You know, I may have to get in there for 30 days with some real hairstylists. Probably get in there with about 10 people in the salon, 10 high-end stylists banging, and I get in there and get a little refresh course from them all, get in the environment. But hell yeah, I could do some hair. Right now to this day, I said I'd take this flat iron right now. Iconic flat irons by Cool C. But I take this flat iron right now and lay that hair out. Are you still selling hair products? Hell to the yeah. And I do need my ass whooped because I should have my iconic products all over the table. But we're doing a relaunch and I don't have the new bottles yet. So I didn't want to have to put the old bottles out there. So it's not on here. But right about here, we're gonna go to a Cool C commercial. Okay, I'm back. I can do some damn hair. This question deep too. How did you fall off? Wow. How did I fall off? See, a lot of people tell you all the glitz and the glamour. They show you they highlight reel. They don't tell you about all the struggle and everything you'd have been through. Now I'm gonna take a drink on this shit. Cause thank God I do not look like what I done been through. How did I fall off? I believe I fell off. Y'all want me to be honest? Cause this is a raw, uncut beauty industry podcast. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I got a divorce, Sonia M, we was like Jay-Z and Beyonce. When I got a divorce, everything started going downhill because that girl looked out for me and she was my everything. Just like what Kim mean to Puff Daddy, Sonia M mean that to me. Her and the whole family took care of me because she saw that I really didn't have a family working with me like that. So her and her family took care of me very well. So when we divorced, because it was my fault, I wanted to run around here, doing my thing, doing dumb shit, doing that old line, and I'm happy I don't do that no more. I tell the truth now, but just lying and everything, and she was the best thing happened to me. She basically used to take care of me, but I moved out of town chasing a certain individual, a young lady, and just got out my square. I got off my square. I got out my mind. I was out my mind, to be honest with you. I moved to, I just started, after I tried to open up a salon here called Salon Ice in Detroit, which I'm gonna tell you more about this later on in the podcast. But I ended up moving out of town. I lost all my clientele here. I just stopped doing hair, period. Chasing a chick out of town. I went to Chicago. I ain't gonna say her name, she a cool person. But yeah, I'm chasing a chick and not focusing on my business. And man, I just went downhill from there. And fell all the way off. I'm talking about all the way. I was homeless, messed up. But I was, I ain't gonna lie, I was bougie homeless. My homeless was in hotels. And what I do, when I ran out of hotel money, I would go in bougie hotels and sit there like I was a guest at the hotel. But they knew about 12, 1 in the morning I wasn't no guest because I was still sitting there 8 hours later. And they'll see me falling asleep on camera and they'll put me out of one, I go to another one. So I was really bougie. I was a bougie homeless guy. But not gonna lie, that built character. It built something in me so strong, I wouldn't have it no other way. Plus God, He don't make no mistakes. So it took me a minute to fall back on because I asked God, I said, God, I want to be a billionaire. And my mind wasn't ready at the time. So I started reading 2 books. So I've been reading 2 books every week for years. I started focusing on God more. I started listening to different podcasts. I started listening to Eric Thomas. Started listening to T.D. Jakes. Started listening to Grant Cardone, Gary Vee. And I had to build my mind up because I went to E-course and I graduated from the 12th, but let's be honest. At that time, E-course really wasn't teaching us shit. So really, I had to stay focused and lock in. And I said, you know what, I'm flying on this shit. Cause I used to make $2.5 million a year at one time, selling my hair care products, doing shows, throwing my own shows. I had a beauty school. I sold VHSs. I sold DVDs. I did hair from behind the chair. I made probably about $500,000 from behind the chair. So I knew what success looked like and what it tastes like. A lot of people didn't even know that I was homeless, that I fell all the way off, because I played it off real smooth. But when I kept it real with myself, and my brother Derek used to always tell me, stack your money, boy, put your head down and stay focused. Stack your money, put your head down, stay focused. Send about $100,000 back to Detroit and forget about it. I finally started listening to the words that my brother was telling me. And he already blew up and did his thing. So I'm looking like everybody around me, filthy rich, all my brothers, all my people. And I'm like, man, I gotta get my shit together. So one day I had moved to Atlanta, and that was a head start. I was going door to door selling my hair care product line, and it was off the chain. And from there, I moved to Miami, which that's where I'm at right now. And like 2 years ago, I came to Miami hard. And here I am, man. I'm talking about God is good. We're doing it real big, and we're gonna do it even bigger. and welcome back to the Cool C Show. That's right, y'all. This show is brought to you by the #1 hair products in the world, Iconic Hair Products. That's right, Iconic Products. It's the #1 hair products in the world. We got products like Cool Ice, Cool Press, Icicle Shampoo and Conditioner, while our Magic Drops, our foam wrap is it lays down natural kinky nappy hair and it makes it look silky smooth. That's right, y'all. My product line, which is Iconic product line, is brought to you by the relaunch of Iconic. It will be relaunching this August at the Bronner Brothers show, August 27th through the 29th. We also got something cracking. Iconic doing a big event during Iconic, doing Bronner Brothers. We're doing a hair show for the hairstylists and the barbers. We're also doing a hair and barber car and bike show. And we're doing an all-white party, yacht party. Mind you, I live in Miami now. It's going down, it's gonna be crazy. But really, you know, I just wanted to talk about me. This really like the introduction. And I pretty much, I spilled some things I ain't never talked to nobody about. So you can expect more as the upcoming episodes. I'm excited to start this journey with you guys. And like I said, this is just the introduction. What can you expect from the Cool C Show? Man, dope guests. I'm talking about dope guests. I'm talking about some of the coldest hairstylists in the world. I'm talking about some of the coldest nail techs, makeup artists, businessmen. I'm talking about they're gonna educate you and help take you higher. Their story is going to help you in your life to take your life to a whole nother level. We're gonna tell you the truth. We're gonna tell you how we got started. We're gonna tell you the ugly part too. We're not just talking about the highlights, but I got a lineup so crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. Also, how-to videos. What I wanted to do, I wanted to give back in each episode. So I'm gonna have a stylist spotlight, something like that. A how-to. They'll show you how to do like a cut and curl, a styling curl, a lace front. We're gonna give you free techniques at the end. I'm doing hair shows on here, hair battles on here. I mean, we gonna get lit. I got the women gonna be around, live DJ. I mean, it's gonna get crazy. And we're gonna have a drama in the shop segment too, which, you know, drama in the shop, everybody know about salon drama. Everybody know about when the girlfriend, she be in the same shop as the side girl, and the side girl be in the same shop as the wife, and they get the scrapping in the salon. That's drama in the shop. Ooh, I can't wait till y'all hear that.
At the nail shop, though. What the hell? What the hell? Stop! I'm telling you. They gang banging. This motherfucker getting paused.
As well as sponsors. We're looking for sponsors. You know, you can sponsor this segment because it's all about making money. It's all about making moves, and it's all about impacting this industry, taking this industry to a whole nother level. See, it's a niche. It's the urban. They kind of almost get overlooked. So what I want to do, I want to fulfill that. And some of the biggest older hairstylists in the world that's still dope. I want them to tell you how, you know, all the things that they went through so it can help you in your journey too. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Thank you for the introduction. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Until next time, it's your boy, the Cool C Show. See you next time, big baby.